Hey everyone, and welcome back to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And today is another Marvel Spider-Man 2 photo mode submission. I do apologize for delaying it to today. Yesterday, I was just very tired, and I came really home late from work. And honestly, I didn't feel like doing it. I think I deserved the break. I've just been very exhausted. But tonight, I'm going to go ahead and make it up to you, and we're going to go ahead and proceed with this new photo mode submissions. I'm pretty excited for this one because I've seen some nice photo mode submissions from some people on Discord and of course on Instagram, which I'm going to share a couple of from Instagram tonight. So before I do that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notifications so y'all don't miss anything. Join my Discord. Invitation link to that is in the description box below, along with the links to the rest of my social media, which you can also find down in the description box below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at these amazing photos. So we're going to go ahead and start with Discord. And it looks like we have a couple of submissions from Uncle Ruckus here, which, you know, Uncle Ruckus, cool name, by the way. I love me some Boondocks. But a lot of these photos, he submitted some 4 photos, and the colors were really sharp and vibrant, which really caught my eye. Particularly this one. This looks like it was, you know, drawn. It's art, you know. It's really cool. It's the suit that Dr. Octopus uses when he becomes like the Superior Spider-Man. That's the Superior Spider-Man suit, of course. And this type of tone where like it's super dark, but like his costume's outlined and highlighted in red is perfectly fit. Like it's really fit for this. It's a really good look. And the same goes for this one. I love like the negative look to this costume, where the parts where it's supposed to be black, it's actually white, and the parts where it's supposed to be white is actually black. Or unless I think this might be a white variant version of like the symbiote suit. I can't wait for that update, and that update's only coming like 5 days from now. March 7th, we're getting that Marvel Spider-Man 2 update, which I can't wait. So speaking of color, this one as well. This is from HS Edit for Fun. I really love this one. Actually, I'm gonna give that a fire. I'm gonna give this one a fire. This reminds me of something out of a comic book, or if not, one of the Spider-Man movies. It's a really good pose. Like he's preying on like he's going after like his prey. That's what it looks like. He looks very vicious, intimidating, and kind of creepy. And the rain just only complements this look. Very good job, HS Edit for Fun. Really love this. Actually, that might be my favorite one. And the same goes for this one. This one's a really good looking shot too. Definitely gonna give that one. It's gonna be hard for me to decide what to make a thumbnail like for, you know, like which one to pick for a thumbnail, because he did a really good job submitting these photos. I mean, same thing goes for this one and this one as well, because that one looks sick. That's Venom doing an attack right there. Looks awesome. HS Edit for Fun submitted a lot of photos. Miles variant 1999.99. Oh wow, the symbiote suit with like the purple hue. I immediately think about like Spider-Man Web of Shadows whenever I see this version, or Ultimate Spider-Man, because Ultimate Spider-Man also has that purple hue. So let's go ahead and take a look to see what some of the folks over at Instagram have to offer. I like it a lot. I mean, it's got the sand in the background, and it's the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit just doing a classic thwip pose where like the thwipping gesture is upward, and I think it looks really nice. Great job, GDP. I love this shot right here. Now, I also have a couple of submissions from Dope It's J, which he did submit some really cool shots, I believe, and I think they're really nice, like this one right here. Miles Morales like became like the Spider-Man that was taking over this mural, like this wall right here, and like Miles Morales is Harlem's Spider-Man. So this is really cool. I like this one. It's a good shot. Although you could work on a little bit of lighting there, Dope It's J, because it looks like he just took a screenshot of the game and that's it. Now this is a cool shot of like anti-Venom Spider-Man suit fighting Venom, which is awesome. But I think out of all of them that you submitted, I think this one might be my favorite because of how bleak and cold it looks, at least. But that's an interesting angle, Dope It's J. So thank you for submitting your shots on Instagram. And if you guys want to submit your shots too on Instagram, then definitely be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's really easy. My handle is simple. It's @News2Astonish. You can find me there as well. So let's go on over back to Discord. Now let's see what else. Somebody else submitted some nice shots here. Wow, he submitted a lot of shots. Oh, Danny Matt submitted this one. I think it's simple, and I know exactly what you're going for. Back in the day, at least in the 80s or 90s. So some Marvel comic books back in the 80s and 90s had this exact insignia in the corner of their comics during that time, just to like let you know that it was official. And it had like the black suit mask in the corner. Also, it was an indicator that the insignia that was in the corner that featured whatever Marvel character or whatever artist was actually drawing these comic books at the time, they wanted to feature a character like Spidey, Captain America, Fantastic Four, and whatnot. If that it had that insignia, that meant that this was a direct market sale. And what that meant was that magazine shops and comic book shops at the time, when they wanted to sell comics, they would actually buy directly from the distributors. They would actually buy directly from Marvel. And what that also allowed for comic book shops to do was to get these comic books at a huge, great discount. And also, any unsold copies could not be returned, whereas the ones with the UPC code, which had the bars, they could be returned. They were a little bit more pricey, and they were also sold on newsstands, you know, at the time. There's not really a lot of newsstands now these days. I mean, everything's digital, but just a little history lesson for you guys out there. And that's exactly what I think Danny Met was going for. This is really cool. I really like it, and I think he captured the lighting just perfectly. Perfect use of lights and you know, light whites and of course blues. And it's awesome. Really good job, man. I really like this one. It's almost as if you drew this, and that's how good it looks. I love this one. Poopy dude. Did Spider-Man always have this fat of an ass? Oh my god. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, Spidey can be a bit of a thick boy in the behind, I guess you can say. Spider-Man 2099. And what I can also appreciate what Marvel Spider-Man 2 did with the 2099 suit is that they actually got one of the variant suits to, you know, they actually got the correct color for one of the variant suits. Because not a lot of people know this, but people portray Spider-Man 2099 suits to be blue and red instead of actually black and red. The suit is actually black. They highlighted it in blue just to give it that like 3D pop texture, you know, just to give it more, you know, a little bit more texture, so that way it pops out, so that way we know what we're looking at. Instead of it being like a flat 2D black looking costume, it's actually, you know, it's actually black, but it's painted mostly blue. And I think in some stories have retconned that costume color, where in fact they probably made it blue just to make, because it probably looks a little bit better. Honestly, I'd prefer the suit to be black, but that's just my thing. It looks good either way. I like this one. Good job. Good use of, like, you know, purples and red lighting, I guess you can say. Oh, there goes that Spider-Man 2099 gif right there. Ooh, Solich with the comic book cover. Now that makes for a great comic book cover. Actually, it looks like Spider-Man's about to face off Venom. He's like, yes, I got the black suit. Now it's time to defeat my foe. Yeah, this is a good one. Good use of lighting. It looks like it's actually pretty retro. And you know what? I should submit more comic book photo mode submissions myself, because I end up taking a lot of like regular photo mode submissions, which is just like taking a picture of the screen and with Spider-Man in the center. But this is a good one. I like this one a lot. Good job, man. And you know what? One of the best things I love about doing photo mode submissions is that you don't always have to do it, like make it all about Spider-Man. Sometimes you can include other subjects, like Howard, for example. That's a beautiful shot. And I love the sunset as well. And it's the end of an era, if you think about it. You know, we don't have to no longer like go after pigeons and everything, but we can definitely honor the memory of our good old pal Howard right there. This was a sad scene. He went unexpectedly. I felt like something was wrong. It was like it was clear that something was wrong when we were starting this mission, but that was sad. Looks like we got some solo shots. Oh, we're gonna put a fire there. Looks like we got some nice solo shots here from Solich as well. Did a nice back shot of Spider-Man right there, and a nice front shot of Miles Morales Spider-Man as well. Good job, man. Like, really nice stuff. I think I have some competition. That's some nice thwip action right there. Same thing for Miles too. That's sick. You caught that in midair. That is some good stuff. That looks real. That's how good it looks. Like, that looks real. Very impressed, man. Like, you guys take amazing photos. Like, look at this stuff. Like, look. Really impressive stuff. I love, like, the shine and the wetness of like this black suit. It almost looks like it's not even cloth. That's how good it looks. Man, you guys are impressive. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, Danny Matt. Not sure how you did this, because Spider-Man Unlimited suit recreation attempt. Okay, so this was a recreation attempt. This is not even in Spider-Man 2, but I wish it was a costume in Marvel Spider-Man 2. That would have been great. But that's nice, man. I love this one. All right, looks like Magdypool's got some game right here. Magdypool with Spider-Man on May Parker's gravestone, wearing the classic regular costume. That looks nice. It's so dark though. Did you take this at night? Interesting. An interesting choice of lighting as well. I like this one. Good job, Magdypool. Great job, man. We give that a fire as well. Oh, I see what he was doing. Uncle Ruckus submitted some nice shots here as well. Here's of Spider-Man Homecoming suit, recreating this of the Spider-Man Homecoming cover, where Spider-Man's hanging off of the Avengers Tower. That's really cool. And I don't know who this is, but interesting picture. We know it's of the symbiote suit Spider-Man, but it's blurred out for some reason. Well, that's interesting. Anyway, good job, guys. I had a lot of fun going over your photos. If you'd like to submit your shots, because I keep getting this question in every single one of my photo mode submissions, how do I submit shots? Well, if you watched the video, you would know, but I'm going to say it again anyway. Be sure to follow me and join me on my Discord. If you want, click on the link, and it's in the description box below. It's the invitation link. Also, follow me on my social media. You can also submit your photo modes there. And if you want to do it on Twitter as well, then use the hashtag SpideyPhotos and I'll find you. And that's pretty much it. That's all there is to it. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Click on the bell notification so you also miss anything. Dislike the video if you did. And I will see you all in the next comic panel.